what a morning. Had a fair few croaking. Counted about 4. I sat myself in between 2. One just wouldn't come out of this thick gully. I ended up getting onto one. He was holding about 4 does. I got into about, I reckon I got to about 50, and he just was kind of in a bit of a bowl. So I reckon there was maybe just a slight little swirl, but the wind was pretty good. It was pretty solid all morning. So I don't know. But yeah, I think he knew something was up, and he just pushed his girls up and over the hill. I got back onto him again, and no good. It was just, once we crested up over the hill, the wind was just shit. So I kind of sat there for a bit. A few more does come out. Had a spiker trying to chase a few down. I just kind of sat there hoping the big buck would come back out again. But no, he didn't. He went straight up into his fingerling, which he always comes out of. How's that wind now? And then, then I just pretty much just chilled around there for a bit. And then I kind of slipped back into the thick stuff, got straight back onto those does again, followed a few more croaks, and then, no. So it's about 9 o'clock now, and I haven't heard a croak now for 20-30 minutes, so don't know. I'll hunt my way back to the truck and we'll see how we go. That's 75. Just didn't want to belly crawl, because then I thought if we wanted to hunt these ones, I would have split all of them. Yeah. It's a hard decision, like, I don't know, just let them walk. Just a bit too far to shoot.
Well, we weren't expecting this today. We're coming in to just put some cameras up and suss everything out, getting ready for the rut, and this poor little girl, she come out. We just spotted up a few, and she come in at about 40 and let it rip, and here she lay. So at least we got some meat anyway.
I don't know if the microphone can pick that up, but it's all back on again because I can hear one croaking just up through this gully. So I've got to drop down through this shit, up that shit. He's on the other side, so fingers crossed. Fucking hell. Well, Oh man, I don't know. It's just way too thick in this stuff. Had a few good bucks in there. One cracker. He's the one I wanted the first. I could have shot a one antlered malform one, but it was so, like, I was right on top of both of them. I was like, fuck, just wait for the one that you want. So waited for him, didn't work, wind switched, they blew up, stayed on them, kind of come to this opening, and I seen the does loop back down, and I could hear them doe calling down in here just on that edge of the pine. So I was like, alright, I'll cut them off in the middle here. And I got across here and got right into this thick stuff again. And fucking just no good, too thick. The spooked one little spiker, just doe bleed. And then I just had one, he wasn't huge, but he was alright. Probably maybe like a 3 or 4 year old buck. He just started coming in, but I was so fucking thick. I probably had him at like 20 metres. I just settled in, I tried to thread the needle, and I think I got a deflection and just boom, straight into a tree. So, fuck. It's been a tough day today. Cooked it after cooked it after cooked it. Yeah, so I don't know. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I don't know. There's one section they can go down here, and like because the does have circled back down and around, it's worth going down and having a bit of a look. I haven't heard him croak again. I heard him croak just before. So I'm kind of hoping they've blown up that way, but they're still chasing the does, so they've got to come back down. So this wind is fucked up in here. Just hits these little bowls and just phew. What do you do? Like, you got to get in here to get them. So I don't know. We'll go down to this bottom section now and fingers crossed again, round 2. Yeah, like, keep grinding. We'll get one. Well, finally got it done. I was so limited on time this year. This is my 3rd day up here. I was lucky. Odgie, thanks mate. You give me one more day to come up here, one day off, so finally got it done. But yeah, had heaps of close encounters. Called in a fair few on the weekend just gone, so it was good to get one down. He's not the best, he's a bit cleffy on this side and he's all broken off from fighting, but man, it was awesome. He was just up the top here, he was croaking away and made it into about 30 and he was coming towards me. So I got all set up, I slipped in behind a little bit of pine and he come straight into me. I think the shot was like 6 metres. It was just a frontal shot. Just went in here and exited out the back there, so straight in through the engine room. And just, it was a 250 getting outdoors arrow and a 150 grain elite Oscar. Done the job. And the spiker Bari, performed well. Heaps of close encounters and 2 good bucks. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Worked really well, really comfortable. So I'm bloody wrapped.